shooting live from the Festival of Entrepreneurship. And remember, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, there's going to be a lot of content coming your way to educate you about business, funding, about scaling your business, and what the IDF does. If you have been following the channel, there's a time that I was speaking to Mepolo Liteka, and she talked to a couple of success stories that she's super proud of. And I want to introduce you to one of the IDF success stories, Majo Majo, and an AI enthusiast, AI specialist. How else can I describe you?
No. I am a promoter of technology, and I just love skilling people and getting them into jobs. So you could say I'm an empowerer as well. Just having people empowered just makes me happy.
Lovely. Speaking to that, they are on a mission as NetCampus to train 100,000 young people on AI. They've got a course. It is free, yes, right? It is
absolutely free.
Free AI education. You have no excuse if you don't know how to use AI, if you're unemployed, even if you own a business, but you have not engaged AI. I think we are taking away the excuses because NetCampus is here to say for free, come join and we'll hook you up. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Talk to us about the 100,000.
Yes, so we have a course that we call an AI fluency course, and basically it's to train 100,000 South Africans. And even though the program is geared towards young people, but it's really open to anybody who's a South African. And, it's important that all of us are fluent in AI, understand what it is, what it can do in our daily lives, because people think AI is more of a technology concept, but really it's a way of life. And so it's how you use technology to advance your business, whether in any sector really. How do you increase your productivity? How do you remove the tasks that are boring and repetitive and are wasting your people's time instead of them doing what makes and brings you money? And so that's what AI is, and we're opening people's minds and we're bringing the concepts to them so that they can understand and how and look for ways to apply it in their daily lives. So there's that part where people are just fluent, and then there's the technical part, which the technical people then do. But this program is not about the technical part, although 50 of the 100,000 people will be chosen and they will do a technical course with international certifications.
If I'm interested, am I applying and there's a possibility of being rejected, or I just sign up?
No, you just sign up. You will not.
You won't tell me that we have 100,000 now.
No.
You are 100,000 and
number one. 101,000. Yeah. No. So we are closing in July. However, it will still be available in August because of this high demand that we have. So people are still free to join and finish the course. It's a 6-hour course and it's free. If you just go into our website, www.netcampus.com, there's a pop-up, first page, there's a pop-up. You register yourself and then you receive a link to complete the course. Once the course is done, somebody does the assessment and they then receive a certificate. We do it with Microsoft, and everybody knows that Microsoft is a global leader in technology. Yeah. So yes, you can trust the program. It's not a fly-by-night type of a program.
How did you get into this, ma?
So NetCampus Group we do high-end technical skills and training for corporates. So people who are working in corporates, number one, but we're also doing it for youth, right? Who we want to get them into jobs. And then the third leg and third division does consulting, which is just learning consulting. Anything that has got to do with learning, increasing productivity, the tools, the platforms, we are able to provide to assist companies. So
okay.
one of the things...
So this is what you do when you're not offering free stuff.
Yeah, no, that is not free. Although in there's a lot of stuff that we do, and I'll explain just now. So a lot of the stuff that we do is also global certifications that are linked to OEMs such as Microsoft, Oracle, SAP, Huawei, AWS. And behind all of those, we've got trainers that are highly skilled, and they can train those things. Of course, for you to be certified with those global trainers, with the global leaders in technology, you must know what you're doing, right? And so we are a cloud partner of Microsoft, meaning we've got the highest skills or certifications to be a Microsoft partner. That's how we partnered with them. They have a strategy to take AI to the world, and but they don't have the training platform or capability, right? That's not their business.
So what you provide is the platform to do this.
Exactly. So we are a Microsoft training partner, and so we partner. We bring the skills and the people. They bring the technology and the content, and we go to the world together.
Personally, what drove your passion and enthusiasm for AI?
Sorry?
Personally,
yeah.
What drove your own enthusiasm and passion for this, for AI?
Yeah, no, look, I mean, my first passion is change to people's lives. One of our taglines is "We rise as we lift." And our big interest is to lift people, lift them out of poverty, out of employment, out of whatever it is that's not good. And we see AI as a tool to do exactly that, right? For other people, they see it as a threat to take people's jobs and so on. But we never had the jobs in the first place anyway. Otherwise, a lot of people would be in jobs, right? So the opportunity here is to position the people that are not in jobs to get into new jobs, new ways of doing things, new sectors, and so on and so on. So for me, I see it as a change agent of some sort, if you want to say that. It will take us there quicker and sooner. And all the technologies that are supporting it, like cybersecurity, like data analysis, and so on and so on. So my first passion is job creation and making sure that people are empowered. But it is a real good tool to do that. And that's why we are passionate to make sure that we get people to understand it, to use it, so that everybody then gets into jobs.
I love that. And as we are speaking that, I think what runs through my mind is before they used to say education is the great equalizer.
Yes.
Because someone from a rural background,
yes.
someone from an impoverished background, give them education, they can hold their own in the marketplace. I think listening to you now, we can safely say AI is the great equalizer.
Yeah.
As well, because it's bringing hope to people who felt they were not valuable in the marketplace.
That's true.
Now
That's
they have
correct.
an opportunity to be more valuable.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, technology in all its aspects, it does that. But yeah, if we put, and that's why we need to get into this early on and not late, because if we waste time and we get in late, other countries outside Africa, are going to take the opportunities, and we're going to come in late, and the jobs will be gone. They'll be servicing our markets. They'll be doing jobs that we could have done from anywhere in the world.
Is that part of the vision as Net Campus?
It is. It is.
To help other African countries.
Yeah, it is, and it has also come recently that we're talking to a few embassies, right? Some countries are not struggling with what we are struggling with. They are struggling with illiteracy, right? Yes, we know we've got big problems, but our problems are higher on the food chain.
Okay.
We have unemployed graduates. Some countries don't have a lot of graduates. They still have people who can read, can write, and so on. So, however, they are on the way, and they want to uplift their people. How else can we do it if, for instance, we don't empower our people, teach them new skills, and then export them to those markets to also assist those markets to either train their people or even be there and do the work for them and with them. They can also bring their people here, and we can also empower them from here. So I think
I love it.
Collaboration and this very conference really is around how do you integrate Africa. I think for me is those type of collaborations and partnerships that can assist us to do that, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love it. I think, how did you get to work with the IDF?
Yeah, so I used to work for Business Connection, and I was the managing executive for Net Campus, right? And when Telkom bought Business Connection, they were selling all the non-core assets, and that's how then I raised my hand and I said, can I do a buyout of Net Campus Group? And obviously I was meshed with IDF. They funded the deal, and that's how we partnered in terms of buying Net Campus out of the group, and they funded the deal.
What tip do you have for someone who's going to look for funding? Could be with the IDF or just in general, because clearly you got it right.
Hey,
You got the money.
I don't know. It's not easy, hey? I think, to be quite honest, there are people who intervened on my behalf.
Yeah.
I had people who supported me. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's always people who will put stumbling blocks in your way for no reason, because they don't believe in you. They don't think you can do it. They don't think, who are you to think you can do this thing? And so, you just have to be thick-skinned. You have to believe in your vision, and you have to be crazy somehow, in a way, because people are thinking, where are you going to take the money? How are you going to pay the salaries? Do you have a rich uncle or rich dad or something? And you just have to think and pray and say, I will do it. Whether I have money or not, I'm gonna make it. And so talking to those funders and be a pain in their something is important. Believe in your vision. Don't take no for an answer. And it will happen, it will happen. But also start small and start doing the work. Don't wait for funding. Just do the work. And then when people believe in your product and your service and they see you doing it at a very small scale, then they see and they can judge your attitude. Then they will fund you,
Is that similar as advice you would give to an entrepreneur about approaching corporates in general? Because you are working with a global giant.
Yes.
It takes a lot to approach them, even from a confidence level. Many people
Yes.
don't even want to try.
Yes.
What advice do you have for us in terms of just approaching bigger companies? Because it's scary sometimes.
No, look, at least nowadays also you in these global companies, you do have BEE or EDS desk. At least try those. They are usually black. They are usually understanding what your issues are. And they usually got a good heart, generally speaking. And they'll take your call and they will advise you. And anyway, they are paid and incentivized to help, people who want to get into the sector. So try there. But also look in the organization that you want to infiltrate. Who else can hear your story, can listen to you? Study them and understand what makes them tick. And when you go approach them, take something that they will buy into, But yeah, generally speaking, I think just don't take no for an answer. You don't have it anyway, so what do you have to lose? Nothing.
Are you speaking at the conference?
I did. I spoke.
Oh, you spoke already?
I spoke earlier on. Yes, I spoke earlier on, and it was really around Africa and doing business in Africa. What are the challenges that you have, the constraints, the opportunities, and so on?
Let's close off with tips that you gave in your talk. Any one of your favorite tips?
No, I actually gave stories, and the question was, what are the challenges, or how do what are the tips to go in and do business in Africa? And I did say there's a lot of challenges. Of course, pricing is an issue. They do dollars, we do rands. Tax is an issue. Sometimes you say, I charge 20 rands, but when it comes, it's 18 rands because they took their 2 rands for tax. So you when you deal with them, you must charge them 22 rands and not 20 rands and think about the tax issue. Also, when we export our skills or trainers, they sometimes have challenges, arrested at the border for the, suspected of this and that, and yet they are legit. And lastly, of course, like for instance, 2 months ago, we sent a trainer to Mozambique when those riots started. Shame, he was trapped in the hotel for a few days because of the strike. So things like that happen. But you must also try and partner with the locals. They understand the area, and they can also chase after the money with people that you don't know.
In a language you don't know.
The language you don't know, the culture you don't know, the way of doing business that you don't know. So having good local partners is also a good thing. But, and if you go in with the partner, like the global partners that I'm talking about, they have partners there. And if you partner with those people, they're likely to have been vetted and they are good business people. And so you're much safer like that.
Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
We'll be calling you to Mindset Profits very soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Let us know what you think in the comments. Just pop questions that you would love for her to answer. So when we bring her back, we increase and go deeper on the education. We want small business owners to thrive in Africa. So this channel, FOE, is set up just to help small business owners thrive out there and give you the information and education that you need. Thank you.